EA Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jason Tatum.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And the starting group for Chicago. Giddey is the 1, with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Boston, at the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Collier is out there with Derek White. And it's Williams in at center. It's a study in contrast tonight. One side can light it up, Richard. The other can lock it down.
It's when great offense meets great defense. The pace of the game usually makes the difference. It's a classic matchup.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Collier. Giddey defends. Shot's good by Collier.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Giddey. From down in the low post, it goes.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Shot's good by Collier.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. This one for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You see right there, White can be a dangerous three-point shooter.
Here's Collier. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
White can't hit.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Basket counts.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Pass to White. There's the triple. And it's White again missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Brown finds White. There's Tatum with the 3. It's hauled in by Huerter. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. From deep, Giddey drains the triple. Giddey's got 5 points.
Oh, that's a sweet move, guys. That's how you humiliate someone on the court.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
Now here's Tatum. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
It's Brown on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Huerter with it, now guarded by White. Huerter passes to Giddey. Another 3 for Chicago.
And Giddey is working to improve this part of his game. The defense at least has to respect his 3.
Tatum looking it over. Pass to Brown. Here's Collier. The 3 is up. And it's cleared by Vucevic. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Shams, thank you. Simons is checked in for Boston. And a change for the Bulls. Jones is checked in. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. 4-point game. White, the pass to Huerter. To the inside. Vucevic's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Simon's shot is good.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Here's White, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. That's good from Collier on the assist by Simons. Collier's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at Boston, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And, of course, Chicago, far behind in the standings.
Well, right now for Boston, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season. But now, they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Buzelis. Jacks up a 3. The shot no good. The Celtics have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Jones. No good on his first attempt of the game. Boston's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, having played in the league, you must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
No, B.A., it's hard to describe. There's such a physical drain on your body. And mentally, it might be even more difficult.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Boucher's checked in for Boston. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Okoro is checked in for Herter. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for White. Chicago's shooting has been impressive. 54% so far in the first. Pass to Smith. Jones against Simons. Simons with a steal. And Boston pushing it up now. Oh, throw it down. Wow. And he dunks it down.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Bulls trail by 3. Dosunmu outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Brown with it. Guarded by Smith. Boucher passes to Simons. There's Tatum with the 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Dosunmu outside. Williams with the screen. Dosunmu can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Banked it in off the glass.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Smith with a screen on Simons. Smith outside. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Tatus checked in for Williams. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Collier in for Brown. And it's Simons missing. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. They trail by 3 over Boucher. And he drains the quick shot.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Again, the miss by Boston. Chicago with the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Boston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Hauser, the putback. Outside for Boucher. Hauser outside. The 3. Drills it from deep. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The Celtics shooting an efficient 57% tonight on the court for the Bulls. They've got Trey Jones. Also, Kobe White out there. Nasumu is out there with Smith, and it's Phillips in at the 4. Now here's White. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte. Smith finds Jones. Clock at 6. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Jones has got 6 points.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Count it.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
Jones feels it out. Smith outside. Fires in the triple. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Back to Simons. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Hauser. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the shot falls short that time. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Such an elusive scorer. Even when you hit White, he still finds a way to finish.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Okoro is checked in for Collins.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, number 35.
Chicago leading by 3. Now Jones. He's got 6. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Josh Giddey's checked in for Jones. Okoro outside. Giddey scanning the floor. Boston with a rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Ryan. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
White against White. White, the pass to Giddey. He buries it from three. Giddey's got 11.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his third of the game.
Celtics trail by 3. To the left wing. Kick out to Brown. White for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Bulls making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. And with this break, we can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. The Celtics in second.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
Here's Giddey. No good, off the front rim.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. You'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Tatum, he's checked in for Minot. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Giddey. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's White. Dosunmu outside. Counted from distance. Dosunmu's got 5. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Shot's good by Collier.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
The Celtics have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Tatum from long range. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
Pass to Buzelis. White against White. Tatum pulls it in.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the bucket by Boston. Pass to White. Tipped. On the break. Here's Tatum. And Boston again with the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Bulls trail by 5. The kick out to White. And they get it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Timeout. Jones has got 4 assists in the game.
Love the catch and shoot approach. I like when White makes quick decisions on offense.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. checked in for Cada, and Anthony Simons subbed in for Collier. And a change for the Bulls. Herder's checked in. Boston's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. And it's Simons missing. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Inside, Buzelis dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Simon's shot is good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
A minute 58 left in the first half of this game. And Vucevic slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent to his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Herder. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 6 assists in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
We've talked about this before. Rhythm is so important to a jump shooter. Take Kevin Herder, for example, RJ.
Yeah, Kevin is a great example. His ability to be shifty, to create a few dribbles before launching, that's the key to his game, and not everyone has it.
And he can't bank that one in. Boston's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And here's Simons outside. And the Celtics another 3.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooter.
Outside Herder. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic, a screen on Tatum. 3-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound, Celtics.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Williams is checked in for Boston. Collier comes in for Simons. Okoro is checked in for Chicago.
At the line, shooting 1.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Herder, a screen on Tatum. Here's Buzelis, pounded by Tatum. Buzelis, that was good. Buzelis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of 3-pointers during his career.
Tatum's shot is good.
And he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Boston out in front, up by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're picking up the shot.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking pork chops, or lamb chops, or what kind of chops are we talking?
Or chops could mean acumen, being great at what you do. Kind of like YouTube mutton chops. And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Chicago Bulls.
First thing I look at, the free throw discrepancy. They're on the wrong side of that number. The aggression hasn't been there tonight, guys.
Yeah, we'll see if they can start the second half with a little more oomph. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Celtics lead by 8. White and Brown are the wingmen. Williams is out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Collier in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Giddey with it. And he comes up with a bucket. Giddey's got 13 now.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Brown for 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Now Giddey. Now Vucevic. Outside White. And a miss there on the triple.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
From 17, and he drops that one in. And that's 23 points for Jason Tatum.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Pass to Collier. To the right side, and here's Brown. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc, these are the league leaders. Number 1, Jason Tatum. 3rd is Derek White.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
Bulls trail by 10. Pass to White. Here's Buzelis. 11 points in the game. Gets the 3 to fall.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Here's Collier. Giddey defends. Yep, count it. Collier's got 18.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. White against White. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
And White had the ball on a string there, creating space off the bounce.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside, Brown. The kick out to White. Puts it up. Brown, no good. The Bulls trail by 7. Now here's White. Good work defensively by White. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. When you talk about Nikola Vucevic, a big man who continues to get it done at a high level, Richard.
Yeah, he is showing no signs of slowing down. Vuce scores, rebound, passes, and shoots it well from pretty much everywhere. I'd like to see him contend for a championship at some point in time in his career.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
Vuce doesn't get to the line as much as you would expect, but he does shoot a good number from there.
And so Vucevic nails both of them. Boston with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Here's Herter. That one no good. Nice D from Tatum. Boston leading by 7. Let's go with a 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Back to Giddey. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
White for 3. Oh, how about White from the next time zone?
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Simon just checked in for Boston. Vucevic in the post, working on Williams. They set the pick. Pass to Buzelis. No good on the 3. Celtics lead by 13. Tatum finds Simons. Fires the 3. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Simons. Simons has got assist number 5 here tonight. Up top, Giddey. He's got 13. Giddey with a screen on Simons. White, good.
A microwave scorer. That's what makes White so lethal. This man, he just shoots.
Here's Collier. And it's Boston scoring again.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
There's a screen. There's Herter with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Boston has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Brown. Pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. Vucevic's shot is off. Celtics lead by 16. Simon's shot is good. Simon's got 15.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Outside White. It's Vucevic, high post. And stolen by Williams. And stolen by Herter. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brown. Back to Simons. On the wing, Tatum. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3. Tatum's got 11 points here in the second half.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
To halt the run. Puts it up from 12. Vucevic. Williams grabs the board. Boston shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. 9:01 left in the third. Pass to Buzelis. Here's the three. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Buzelis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Brown. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Chicago has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Buzelis. Up top, White. He's covered by Simons. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Celtics lead by 19. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Brown with the stuff.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Over Williams. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. Collier. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Boston out in front, up 19. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Chicago, Okoro is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot.
A nice shot by Brown. And the Celtics lead by 19.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And here's Jones. Okoro on the wing. Launches a 3. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
3 points.
Jones has got 7 assists in the game. The Celtics shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Brown inside. He's covered by Dosunmu. Just 5 to shoot. Boucher passes to Brown. The shot off that time. Good defense by Dosunmu. Pass to Jones. 20 feet out. Again, the Bulls score.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Brown inside. He's covered by Dosunmu. And the basket by Brown. Brown's got 15 points in just the second half. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Simons against Jones. Now here's White, tightly guarded. Jones finds Smith. And here's Dosunmu, defended by Brown. 16 feet out. Dosunmu can't hit.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Simons passes to Brown. Here's Boucher. Lays it up and banks it in.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside White. Drops in the 3. White's got 26.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Outside Brown for 3. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
Smith outside from deep. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Queta. Tatum comes in for Boucher. And it's Collier in for Brown. And a change for the Bulls. Giddey's checked in for Dosunmu. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
And that one misses. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Chicago needs to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Smith.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Pass to Collier. Oh, deflected. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Zealous comes in for Okoro.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
Celtics lead by 15. Outside White. The shot misses. Good defense by Dosunmu. To the middle. White for three. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. White's got 29 points.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Simon's shot is good.
Yeah, the response from Simons, a streaky three-point shooter.
Out to the right wing. Back to Giddey. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And it's Tatum missing. The Bulls trail by 13. From downtown. Cash from downtown.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Herter's checked in for Chicago. Celtics lead by 10. Here's the teardrop. The free ball is down.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Brown answers with a 3 ball on the other end.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
And rebounded by Tatum. The Celtics have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. It's good!
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Bulls trail by 12. Pick by Vucevic. Here's Giddey. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. He's off from 3. Chicago shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. A minute 42 left to play in the fourth quarter. It's good from beyond the arc.
There really aren't bad shots from Herter on the perimeter. He's got that corner shot all in his bag.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Vucevic. Williams rips down the board. Celtics lead by 11. Now White takes a three with the tip. For three, Williams goes up again, and yes, sir, lays it up and in.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Celtics.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
So when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Isaiah Collier.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Now Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Quick two. All net.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
One shot.
Nikola Vucevic. At the line for one.
And that one falls for Vucevic. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Williams with the screen. Tatum. The putback. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Giddey outside. Picked by Vucevic. Jams it home.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Outside Brown. Beyond the arc. Oh, it doesn't go. And so it's Boston with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. A lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, play with a lot of boys, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Isaiah Collier.